out swinging. So I was like, okay. And then from there, she hit me with a good right. That's what busted my lip open right here. And then after that, I got her with the good left. I went for my head kick. I missed the head kick, took her down, attempted to go for the arm bar. Her arm popped like 5 times because she didn't tap. And after that, she turned it over, got in my guard, and started, I wrapped her hands up, secured her arms so she couldn't punch me or anything. And then from there, I reversed it, and I finished with ground and pound finish. I'm very happy and appreciate everyone's support. Thank you, guys. Congrats on the big win. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate it. Also, I messed up my ankle 3 days before coming out here, so not too bad. Also, not too bad for a girl 30 pounds heavier than me either. Good shit. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Was it your first time without headgear? So that was my debut, my amateur debut. So for MMA, yes, that was my first time actually fighting without headgear and with punches to the face. I mean, I've been sparring with no headgear and face shots for a very long time now, so it wasn't nothing too new, but the feeling of having no headgear is definitely a lot better than having to worry about the big ass headgear. I'm not a fan of the headgear. I mean, yes, for going through like pancreation as a child and stuff, I know it's to only protect you and stuff, but yeah, I'm just still processing the win. I'm overwhelmed with all the support and everything everyone's been giving me, so just wanted to come up on here and give an update. Me and Lauren were watching that shit, laughing. Yeah, it was a good fight. She got carried out in a stretcher, I guess. We seen her in the lobby after the fight getting carried out in a stretcher or whatever. She had her arm her arm was wrapped up in a sling, and she had a ice pack taped to her dome piece. So definitely wasn't too bad. Thank you. Was the kicking without the shin guards different? In Florida, we can't take the shin guards off until pro. Yeah, it's definitely different. I would definitely say my shins were conditioned to go shin to shin with someone. So yeah, it's definitely different. If you don't have conditioned shins, it's gonna fucking hurt. But I loved it. It's yeah, I don't know. Without all those restrictions, it makes a better fight, if that makes sense. Her head was bouncing off the floor. You were dinking her shit. Is that, so as soon as I started punching, I was like, boom, boom, boom with the right hand. And I heard the referee, like, he was about to stop it or whatever. And I heard him say, he was like, he's like, if you don't defend yourself, I'm going to stop it. And then she turned the other way. So I pinned her arms down, and so she couldn't defend. And then I just started punching even more with the left. Great job. Love watching it. Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked the fight. Hopefully it was entertaining. Didn't go too long, but my lip is so fat. I think it's time for me to take a celebration shot on live with everybody while there's a couple people on here. I celebrated with all my family and everyone last night. Had a good night. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's do it. Her head probably looks like a melon. Oh, yeah, I don't even want to know what... I mean, I do want to know, actually. I'm kind of curious to how she looks today. Just a little bit. Damn, again. Jesse, shut up. Last night was fun. I had fun, and I'm glad you guys got to be here too. For everyone just joining, this is the aftermath of my debut. I have a little scratch up here, fat busted lips, some scratches on my neck and throughout my body. That's about it. Wow. Take a shot for me, baby. Okay, I will. Look at my view, guys. It's really pretty here. Except for the air quality is really bad right now because there's a big fire out here. Fat ass blunt to the wind. Boy, I was done for last night. How are you? I'm doing very good. I feel great. You beat that girl's ass. Thank you. Alcoholic. Please. Boy, I haven't drank in 2 months. It's time for me to celebrate. And then once I get back home, they want me to come back to fight in November, so no more drinking again. We may not train anymore, but whenever I get back in there, I always give respect to my first team, Kehan, bringing the heat. Thank you, Tyler. It means a lot. Now let me take the shot for you, Bug. It's going to burn my lip a little bit, so yeah. When you were ground and pounding, were you going easy? It's so funny that everyone actually has been asking me that question. It's so funny. You know what? A part of me at first, it was my first fight as an adult with face shots, so it was definitely a little new. And it still doesn't feel real for me. It's still kind of processing through me and stuff. But at first, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I don't know, I wasn't extending my punches back as much as I should have. Yeah, I don't feel like I was going as hard as I should have originally at first. And then I was still warming up. It was barely a minute into the round. And then from there, once I heard the ref say that if she didn't defend and he was going to stop it, I started putting a little more pressure on her, definitely. That's a big bottle of vodka. Yes, it is. And a big bottle of tequila, too. You lost, huh? George, get the fuck out of here. Hater. Bye. On God, quick ass fight. Yeah, it was a good fight. We got a little UFC post press. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here. I said I would come on here and give an update of how my face looked the next morning. I honestly thought I was going to have maybe a little black eye or something, but really, no, my face looks pretty clear. Nothing too bad. Like I said, just mainly just sore. This was an Amy fight, right? Yes, it was my debut. So my goal is by the end of the year to get a couple more, what's it called? I want to get a couple more amateur fights in before I turn 19. And then hopefully from there, we'll see whatever happens. And your legs look so skinny. Maybe from that angle, I don't know. Maybe because they are skinny. You're funny. Okay, I'm jealous now. Good fight, though. You deserve it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Congrats on the win. Thank you. It's all up from here. Hi, guys. Hello to the people who are joining. How much do you weigh? Okay, so let me explain this real quick of what happened here. Hi, Alex. So basically, my opponent, we agreed on our contract that we were going to be fighting from 110 to 115 as a catchweight. And so what ended up happening is I weighed underweight, and so I weighed 107 and she weighed in at 121.2. So what they did is legally by the Commission of Nevada, we're not allowed to fight unless we're 10 pounds within each other. So they had to, they gave us an hour both. The promoter told us, you guys have an hour. Shaniyah, you need to go gain 4 pounds somehow, and she needs to go lose 4 pounds somehow, so that way you guys will both meet in the middle and it'll be fair. So I went and did everything I possibly could to gain some weight, and not going to really explain what I did. It doesn't really matter. It's no one's business. But I ended up making weight at 115. Well, my girl should have been cutting down 4 pounds. Instead, she went to the fucking buffet and was chomping down food. So yeah, that was not cool whatsoever. So then originally when we weighed back in, I weighed 103 on fight day, and she was I think he said 128. So excuse me. Yeah, basically like a whole 25 pounds bigger, basically. What's the date in November? I'm going to try and tune in as long as it's on the 20th when I'm fighting. Oh, Oh, excuse me. Awesome. You're fighting for what promotion, Tyler? And I believe it's November 5th is what the promoter had told me. Congratulations. I saw a good ass fight. Thank you so much. Frankie! I miss my little Frankie. Hello. Hi, beautiful. Hope to see you this weekend. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to go to Parker this weekend, right? My mama told me about that. That's going to be my last little bit of fun before I get back into a 3-month training camp to get ready for this other fight. Love you, Naya. Congrats, baby. We going out when you get back. Yes, indeed, we are. Wow, no wonder she lost. No respect for the game. Yeah, it's just, I respect fighter from fighter to fighter. We're all human at the end of the day. And, it takes a lot of courage to be able to step in the cage. Only not even 1% in the world can really say they're able to do it. So, yeah, no respect whatsoever. So, after the fight, her coaches came up to my coach and he was like, wow, your girl did very good. Congratulations on the win, whatever. And my coach was like, yeah, not bad at all, right? Not bad for being 30 pounds under, right? Not bad at all. I just can't believe it, but I'm happy. I'm very glad with the outcome. Like I said, I'm still processing it all. She went to the buffet. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, really? Well, I'm sitting here literally working my ass off to put on 4 pounds in an hour, which is like almost pretty much impossible. Which it's not impossible because obviously I did it, but yeah, it wasn't right whatsoever. Well said, Shaniyah. You're some fighter. Thank you. That girl went munch fruit. Congrats on the win. Thank you. Where are you from? I'm from Desert Hot Springs. It's the city 10 minutes away from Palm Springs. Yeah, dude, unreal. Couldn't believe as soon as I seen weigh-ins. You couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. If you watched the weigh-ins and actually watch when they announced her weight, it's so funny. My reaction to when they announced what she weighed, I looked at my coach and I said, what the fuck? And then I went and faced off with her because it was just, I couldn't believe it. So fucking proud of you, girl. Thank you. Let's go November 5th, marking it. I'm fighting for Rise of a Warrior. They only reside in Florida, but it's a fun show. Well, that's dope. I hope you do very good and come out with the outcome you're hoping for and everything. I believe you'll do amazing. That girl looked out of shape. See, that's the thing. When you look at a fighter, you can tell when someone has been cutting weight. You really can. You know when someone has been cutting weight. So when I looked at her, I knew for a fact she didn't put any effort into trying to cut weight. So the fact that she didn't make 115 really already had pissed me off. And then when they gave her the opportunity still and gave her an hour to go cut 4 pounds and she went to go eat at the buffet, it was just pretty much like a slap in the face. It was very disrespectful. No respect at all. Get your ass to the IMAF World in Kazakhstan this November. Is that where it's at this year? I would, but that's a lot of money to get out there. So I'm not saying it's not possible, but definitely a little bit short notice. I have Kylie Jenner lips. Hi, guys. Hi, Lariah. I definitely want to compete in the IMMAF as an adult for sure. I definitely want to. I'm only 18, so I have plenty of time. This is, like I said, this is only the beginning. Everything's still processing for me. There's been a lot of pressure this fight camp, getting ready for this fight and everything. Unprofessionalism shows she's not nearly as dedicated as you are. It just shows who really wants it and who's really serious in the sport. That's the amateur world, though. That's what you deal with. Honestly, I had a feeling my opponent was going to drop out a week before the fight. We were stressing on that really bad. So I'm just glad we got to go fight and I got to go showcase my skills and everything that I worked up for to get to that point. Why was the girl 121 and you were 107? Sorry, I missed it. Because she didn't weight cut and was just being disrespectful. I really can't tell you why she came in overweight. I mean, maybe there's health issues. I don't know the full story, but it's okay. We still fought and I came out with the good outcome. So I'm very happy. Hi, Lila. Thank you, Lariah. Did you watch Pacquiao? No. And why'd you put a sad face? Did he lose? Obviously I didn't get to see it. I fought last night. And then from there, I freaking, went to go celebrate with all my family and everybody. Hello, hi. Hey, congratulations. Thank you. What weight class was the fight in, or was it a catchweight fight? So it was a catchweight fight between 110 and 115. So you could be between 110 to 115. Well, yeah, that didn't happen. Go to California. I live in California. Did you open that fight up with a head kick? By the way, I thought I saw you throw one almost right as you came at her. She was dropping her hands and you saw the opportunity. So when the fight first began, like I said, I really wasn't expecting her to come out like hot like that. I wasn't expecting her to just come out throwing. And so as soon as she threw a wild right punch, and she hit me, that's when she hit me in the lip. That was the only time she actually did hit me, was in my lip. And so when she hit me, I seen the opportunity. I gave her a good uppercut and then a straight right. And I seen the head kick. Yeah, because she was dropping her hands. I threw the head kick. It gazed right over the top of her head. And then that's when I pressed forward and I tried to go for the coffee can takedown. And I ended up from the ground. Everyone, I'm sure, seen what happened from there. Didn't you also technically miss weight? No, not at all, actually. You're allowed to be underweight. There's no restrictions on being underweight. That's my own choice. If you're overweight, technically they're supposed to disqualify you automatically. So she missed weight by 6 pounds. Yes, she did. Because either way, if I was between 110 or 115, she would have still been overweight and they still would have had to do the same exact thing that we had to do. So, yeah. Hi, guys. Thank you. Why didn't they disqualify her? Well, because think about this from my viewpoint. So I've been training in a 3-month training camp, getting ready for this fight for, like I said, literally 3 months, putting my everything into my training camp. It was a very emotional training camp, as I'm sure a lot of you have already heard. My teammate passed away last week. So it was definitely a crazy training camp getting ready for this. So getting here, coming somewhere 10 hours away from home, and I have 50 people that bought tickets off of me that are coming all over the states to come watch me compete. And everyone's already out here, and imagine if we just don't get to fight. So technically, if I really wanted to, I could have backed out from the fight because of how much heavier she was, but I wanted to do everything we could to make sure that the fight still happened, even though she was way overweight. And I could definitely feel the weight difference when we were fighting. I could definitely tell the weight difference. Hi, Izzy. You killed it last night. Thank you. Good shit, girl. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Respect earned. Thank you. So yeah, you could be there. It was funny because I heard my coach Eddie in the corner. He goes, step in and go for the judo throw. So because I had her hip and her head. So I went to go step through, and it was not happening. The weight difference was definitely big. So it made a big difference. So then from there, I seen the opportunity. I used the cage to throw my left leg over her, and that's when I took her back, and then I got on top of her. I went for the armbar. Like I said, I don't know how she escaped out of that armbar. Props to her on that one, but she probably definitely has a broken arm. So that's her own bad. You inspire me to start training. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Honestly, you should. Even if you don't want to fight, training is it's very fun. It's very what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Like therapeutical basically is what I'm trying to say. It's very good. And it's always good to learn how to defend yourself as well. What UFC fighter would you compare yourself to? I wouldn't compare myself really to anyone. I'm my own person. And that's that. How soon do you think you'll fight again? Well, they didn't call me last night after my fight. As soon as I won, the promoter came up to me and he invited me to come back in November. I believe he said November 5th or November 15th. I can't quite remember the exact date, but it's in November. So we're looking at right now probably November. So in like maybe 3 months, go home, have a week to myself, and then get right back to it. Why didn't you go for the armbar when you had mount? So if you actually watch the full fight, when I mounted her the first time, I went for the armbar and I had the armbar fully extended. Like I said, I felt her arm pop like a solid 5 times. Her arm was just popping and I was shocked she got out of it. So then from there, she ended up getting in my guard. And the first thing I did was retain her arms so that way she couldn't ground and pound me and strike. And from there, I seen the opportunity to sweep her over. I swept her over. I got back on top. And then that's when I finished with ground and pound. Which truthfully, I finish with arm bars all the time. Arm bars always come in jiu-jitsu tournaments. You can finish with the arm bar in any fight. But to be able to finish with ground and pound was a lot more exciting. November 13th. Oh, okay. November 13th is the day then. Hi. Maybe she was double jointed. Yeah, maybe, honestly, because, I mean, I have very flexible arms too, and people say the same thing about me when they put me in arm bars, is I'm pretty good at escaping arm bars. I have really flexible arms, so, yeah, I don't really know, but like I said, she had a sling on it, so I don't know if it was broken or if it was maybe sprained, or I'm not too sure what happened, but definitely don't wish nothing bad upon her. I hope she heals up good and everything, and that's that. And I give respect to her for getting in the cage and facing off against me. Like I said, it takes a lot of courage and just everything to be able to get in the cage. It's a lot of pressure for sure. Hyperextended, yeah. So guys, I think I'm going to maybe take one more shot on here with everybody, and then I'm going to just relax. I'm out here in Reno for one more night. I celebrated already last night, kind of just continuing it through the day. I look like a bum right now. If you guys are ever around Port St. Lucie, Florida, y'all are more than welcome to come train with us. We could all learn from each other. Enjoy that win. Take it easy. Thank you, Tyler. We'll definitely let you know if we come to Florida. I was actually in Florida in April, Orlando, I believe it was. Speedy recovery, mate. Thank you. I don't feel too bad. Just like I said, busted lips, some scratches, and my ankle that I hurt before the fight even had started. I hurt it 3 days before the fight. Jump roping. Let's see. He wanted to join the live. I'll add him in here if he wants to join real quick. Thank you. Now it's time for me to go eat. Hi. Hello. Saludos de Nicaragua. Hi. Haha, cheers. Yes, cheers. One more. And then I'm getting off of this. Steven is okay. It's okay. Cheers to whoever's on the live. On the 16th, I'm going downtown. Are you close? Downtown Palm Springs. I'll wait for you to respond, and then I'm gonna head out. Salute, baby. If you're talking about downtown Palm Springs, yes, I'm close to downtown Palm Springs. My gym from downtown Palm Springs is actually maybe a 20-minute drive. So yeah, decently close to downtown, if that's, again, what you're talking about. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed my performance. Like I said, thank you everyone who supports me. I'm going to just go enjoy the day, enjoy the win, enjoy my last day here. I hope you guys all have a good day. Thank you.